Ronda Rousey really fighting Amanda Nunes? Is that real or was that a hoax?
I think that's what she wants to do, but I don't think it's been set up.
I heard she wants. I thought she wants to fight Cyborg, and Cyborg said she's gonna need face surgery if she fights her.
Do you know what Cyborg said? She said, "I'm like Candyman. Just say my name and I'll come."
She scares me.
How big is that fight going to be? Cyborg and Ronda?
Cyborg was calling her out today.
Yeah, man.
She wants to fight her so bad, and then she said, "Maybe if I was blue eyes, blonde hair, you'd make a division for me. Give me the goddamn fight."
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cyborg.
Oh my god.
Such a monster.
And you know what, man? Here's the deal. There's a lot of other women out there that fight at 145. This idea that there's no women at 145, that's just not true.
No, there's women at 145.
Yeah.
They just don't want to fight Cyborg.
Nobody wants to fight her.
But some do. That, like, you know, that
for money.
Lena Landsberg, who just fought her, she took the chance. She fought her.
She's not a true 145er.
You're right. She's not.
She didn't land one punch.
She had to know. She had to know
up.
she had no chance. She took it for
She's
the
world Muay Thai champion.
She didn't take it for the payday.
The girl was a world Muay Thai
She didn't make
champion.
anything.
Not really.
Well, she made something. She got into the UFC, and
Yeah.
you know now she's in the mix, and she can have a career in the UFC at 135.
Yeah, she did
and she took a
nothing.
chance. But if she won, it's a giant chance.
Yeah.
And if you win, you're a fucking superhero.
There's no one right now that would give her an issue in the UFC.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Here's what
unless,
has to happen.
unless Holly, with her fighting style, would fight her at 130. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
here's another example: Jorina Barge. If Jorina Barge has been training MMA and she decides to come over to MMA, you want to talk about a nasty kickboxer. I mean, she's got some insane record. I think she's like 30-0. No one wanted to fight her for years.
Didn't she beat
fought
Cyborg?
She beat the
her.
shit out of her.
Yeah, I
she beat the
watched that
shit out
fight.
of her. She's gangster. She's
she's tall.
Yep.
She won
Yeah.
by decision. She won by decision, but then remember,
She knocked her down.
Yeah,
twice.
she knocked her down.
Yeah.
She won by.
Rocked her.
She talking about
Yeah.
doing MMA?
If she did, I'm saying that's the kind of
She hasn't
fighter
said
you
anything?
need to challenge
Cyborg takes her down, submits
Yeah,
her. She's
she
a
couldn't-
black belt.
She
might.
couldn't keep her off her.
You're right. She might.
She has a lot. That's the other thing people forget about Cyborg. She's a black belt on the ground, legit black belt.
Yep. So strong.
So if
Right.
you're worried about that, you know what I'm saying, and now you go to the ground with her.
Totally true.
Yeah.
If she can take her down. But in MMA, you also have to realize that Barge is fighting with smaller gloves. She can land shots that are likely going to have more impact with the smaller gloves. She can also break her hand easier.
She can also get taken down.
She's a badass.
She can't fight
dude.
the same way.
Did you see this fight?
Yeah, this
I
is
did.
it.
This is
on
her
Access
fighting her.
TV. Yeah,
Dude, Barge is no fucking joke. Look at that knee. Look at that step in knee. Dude, she is no joke. There's a front kick to the face, and Cyborg swarms her, you know? She
Cyborg
didn't
still
make it
gives her all
easy.
she can handle.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't make it easy.
And also remember, Cyborg.
Boom, look at that.
I see this. I go, Jesus Christ, Cyborg has a chin too.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. She's
What the fuck?
So
She ate
game.
some crazy
She's so
shots.
game. See if you can see the front kick to the face that she landed. She landed like a teep kick to the face early in the fight and dropped
How
her. It's
gangster
like,
is
whoa.
Cyborg? Holy
I don't know what you
shit.
do with her.
So
I don't
gangster.
know who's gonna fight. I don't
She's
know
so
who the
gangster.
fuck's
Damn.
gonna step up and fight her.
Here's the thing. Nobody wanted to fight Barge. She's not even a kickboxer. She's an MMA fighter. And she chose to fight her in her sport. That's how game she is.
Yeah.
And
But
she
dude,
still made it to decision.
How big would that fight be? Her and Ronda, Cyborg and
Crazy.
It'll
Ronda.
be the biggest fight ever, right?
Would-
Crazy.
If they could
big.
make
Could be
that
the biggest
happen,
one ever.
I read that Ronda's training hard. Is that true?
That's what I heard too. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the only way to know is to talk to someone who's training with her, and then you have to trust them.
Yeah.
Or you have to go watch her train.
Right.
You know? I don't know.
God, I'd love to see her come back at the top of her game.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
she was such a draw.
Amanda Nunes is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
She's got ridiculous power in her hands. She punches with snapping, crisp punches
Yeah.
that you
Oh.
could see. Like Misha Tate was like, "Oh,
Oh,
shit."
I know. One. She landed one, and Misha was like, not good.
Look at that knee. Boom. Look at that beautiful step-in knee. Look at that, man.
I know.
Damn, she's nasty.
Wow.
Barge is no joke, dude.
It was a
Look at that.
scrap.
And
No, it was a
Cyborg
scrap.
landed a right hand.
Yeah,
dude.
it was a scrap.
Yeah.
I know.
look at that.
See that?
Boom.
So imagine that punch with small gloves.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look at that Superman punch Cyborg landed. Cyborg's so gangster, dude. She's so
She's
gangster.
so goddamn tough. I
Yeah.
just don't see anyone beating her.
I think. Yeah.
Damn, what a crazy fight that was.
I think if she's landing those with 4-ounce gloves,
Who knows? Who knows? But if Barge lands with 4-ounce gloves, it's the same thing. She's hurting her there with shots too.
but
Who
it was the
knows?
knees that was hurting her.
It was
seemed
all
like mostly.
It was everything. She hit her with a lot of hard jabs too.
All right, let's see.
Dude, Vitor looks pretty good right
Let's
there.
see.
They reinflated him. What happened?
Well,
He doesn't look bad
Nah.
right
he
there.
doesn't look the best he's looked since the
He's got extra around there.
since the Golden Snitch came in. Your boy Nowitzki,
Do you-
Called
the Golden Snitch.
But dude, There's no traps like the old Vitor.
No, it's not. But you know what? The old Vitor fought at a bunch of different weight classes. The old Vitor from TRT days was 185er though, so you got a point.
Probably the most dangerous guy in the world when he was on TRT, spinning fucking heel kicks to your eye.
No, but dude, with the traps and the long mohawk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was terrifying.
Dude,
when he wheel kicked Luke Rockhold in the face.
That one.
Yeah,
that
dude,
one.
he's no joke.
The scary thing is he has the skills to back all that up.
Dude, he's
with that
lightning fast.
What is he like 38
fast.
now?
He's definitely not in his prime.
He was the first Brazilian to come out with like legit boxing. Like, finally, a Brazilian with boxing. Shit, he came out and
look at him there.
Look at there. Wow.
Ooh.
That's crazy. It's a crazy difference. But here's the thing that Chris
like
Weidman said.
And that's the same weight, right?
Yep. Chris Weidman had a good point, though. He said that it might actually help him because he wouldn't gas as much.
Come on,
because he was
Chris.
doing so much steroids before they
Excuse
would
me,
gas
sir.
so easy.
I know you beat him, but come on, Chris.
That's what he said.
Come on, man. No, I'm just saying. I'm talking to Chris. I'm not talking to you.
That's what he said, bro.
That's what he said, man.
This guy's good. Gegard Mousasi, he always looks like he doesn't give a fuck.
No, he looks like he's bothered you're there to watch him fight. Like he's upset. if someone was like, hey, you know Gegard Mousasi is a serial killer, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like he doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I think he seems like a real nice guy.
He's been fighting forever.
Yeah, he's legit. Remember when he knocked out Jacques Ray with upkick?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then didn't Jacques Ray fall into his triangle too? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the man in Dream.
Just nasty KO. I don't think he fell in his triangle, did he? He did it to somebody else.
Who did he triangle?
Jacques Ray.
I remember him trying. He didn't try. I thought he knocked him out and Jacques Ray fell into it. Maybe he just knocked him out.
I think he just KO'd him and got off of him. But I think he did
You
that
might
to
be
somebody
right, but
else.
I remember triangle.
Yeah, I think he did that to somebody else where he upkicked him and triangled him. Yeah.
Just for old time's sake, when you like to see Vitor win.
You're Cam Haynes. You're one of those guys who wants to see a guy win.
Yeah, he does.
You're like
Keep
a
saying
rooter.
that, yeah.
Well, there's very rare rooting here. Like, of course, Eddie Bravo will be rooting for Tony Ferguson when Tony Ferguson fights
His
Dos
guys,
Anjos
yeah.
because it's his boy.
Oh.
But for the most part, when we watch these fights, like people, like
Unbiased.
I know Vitor for sure. I've known him for a long time, and I've known Gegard. I like both these guys. So I watch this fight, and I just go like, But you're like, I want to see this guy win.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey.
I like it.
I'm
sir.
a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, me too, man.
I'm a fan.
Yo, Brendan, can I get one of those?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, can I get one?
Shit.
Corona, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
This is a.
Can you pass
I
that?
might want to have one too.
Thank you.
Oh, let's have a couple Coronas.
I feel like Cam wants to dip into this whiskey. You seem like a whiskey man.
You looking at that whiskey?
He's
son?
been eyeing it up.
You want some of that whiskey, Cam? We could all have a little gentleman's glass of whiskey. We got some ice there. Here we go.
We should celebrate your bowl.
Yes, we should celebrate. Look at Vitor moving. Gegard with a nice leg kick.
Okay, I'm going to be unbiased now.
Nah, you can't. There's no going back.
Here's the thing with Gegard. Gegard's got to be real careful of the blitz. He can't,
especially early. Yeah,
he
you're
can't
right,
disrespect that blitz.
I feel like he's too smart for that. I hope he is.
I think
Otherwise,
so.
you get murked.
I think so too. But there might be an attitude that some fighters have that Vitor without the TRT is very vulnerable.
Not in those first 2 minutes.
No, not
That's
at
right.
all.
Yeah.
He was on.
Oh, see? Oh!
Oh, he's coming, son.
He is.
Oh, and Gegard.
No,
cracked
he
him.
says no.
He said no,
He gave him
bitch.
the Mutombo finger
Oh,
wave.
shit. He gave him the no.
Oh, amazing
Head
Mutombo
games.
reference, sir. I'm from
games.
Denver.
Gegard.
Come on now.
And Gegard advances. You know what that means to me? That means to me that little finger might have had an effect.
I agree. Usually when guys do something emotional like that, it kind of fucked them up.
Nice
That leg
left kick to the body.
Yeah, the body.
By
Powerful
Vitor.
short shorts by Vitor.
Vitor swinging. Vitor swinging. Well, that's the to be able to kick. You know, that's the worst thing about some Muay Thai.
God.
1-2.
Both landed.
The worst thing about them regular Muay Thai shorts, you ever see those Thai guys are always rolling them up?
Yeah.
Like sometimes those fuckers bind your legs, man.
Shit, John Dotson wears capris. His are so big. Have you
good
seen
move.
his? They're so baggy.
I think the move is the tights.
I
I think
agree.
everybody should be
Yeah.
forced to wear the tights
I
because you
think
don't
a
grab
sunga.
them.
Like why not do the sunga like the old school?
What's a sunga?
It's kind of like the Speedo style, Brazilian Speedo.
Damn.
Like why
Rash
not?
guards and
Dude,
spats.
hold up. What do you mean? Wow,
dicks are
you
gonna
want
come
guys? Well, come on, dicks are gonna start flubbing.
It's just a part of the fun.
Oh, so I'm crazy with
shit.
sungas, but you want to see him on a fucking grass
Look
football
at that.
field?
Beautiful takedown defense by Vitor. Gegard tried to close in for the takedown. Vitor's like, bitch, I've been fighting for 20 years.
Yeah, come on, bitch. I got
Check this out.
I
How
got
about...
I have my master's degree in MMA.
And take this knee to the body on the way out, son. Oh, 1-2. That's 1-2 from me.
His speed hasn't left him. That's
No.
usually the last thing to go. I mean, the first thing to go.
You know what else hasn't left him? His work ethic. Vitor is a notoriously hard worker in the gym. Everybody that worked with him
Oh, I did a training
wrestling
camp with him.
coaches.
It's insane.
Yeah?
It's insane.
Tell me.
Insane.
Talk to me.
He just, he's the first guy that I really knew who did like a super camp where it's just about him. Like he brought in specific training partners. He brought in GSP, Nate McCart, myself when he's fighting Anthony Johnson. He brought in just this core group of guys.
No shit.
Just for him. And then he'd have his jiu-jitsu coach there, wrestling coach, striking coach, all times.
And that was a good fight.
Did you just spar with him, or
For
just
what fight was
Spar
that?
grappling Anthony Johnson when he choked out Anthony Johnson at 170.
No, it was 185.
185,
and
sorry.
Anthony Johnson didn't make weight.
Yes.
That was in Brazil.
Correct.
And Johnson put the storm on him in the first round, that Rumble storm.
Yeah.
And he survived the storm, and it was a big fight for Vitor because he overcame adversity.
Yep.
He was in trouble.
After that storm,
Yeah, and then he choked him
Rumble's
out.
done.
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
he? He
back
gets
then he
gassed.
was. Back then he was because he was losing way too much weight. The Rumble of today is different. Like if you watch the Rumble of today when he fought Phil Davis, he went 3 hard
No, he
rounds.
did. Yeah, that's
and
right.
Beat Phil Davis
point.
up. Yeah,
good
it's a
point.
different
Yeah.
Rumble. It's a different
Rumble
Rumble
for sure.
When he's at 205, but. If you want to like make that argument, Daniel Cormier was able to weather the storm and he grounded him out and then
Yeah.
he
Choked
eventually
him
got
out.
the choke.
Yeah.
But
That's the fight I was thinking.
yeah,
of.
he sucked him dry. But you have to also realize
Sucked him dry?
He
Excuse
did.
me, sir.
I'm not in that way. I mean, like his energy. How dare you?
Well,
How
Jesus
dare you?
Christ, that's a
well, he
tough
drained
reference.
him.